Red alert today as we got some exciting news from Elon Musk himself on some exciting Raptor production news. Today at Starbase. I've long talked about how the biggest limiting factor with SpaceX's pursuit of Mars is the Raptor production cadence. It takes a lot of time to create a single Raptor engine. These are highly complex machines with very low tolerances and insanely high pressures and high temperatures. Each one of these Raptors is basically hand-produced in the Hawthorne plant in California, then shipped across the country to McGregor, Texas to complete its integration and testing. At that point, each one of these Raptors go through a litany of tests, including full static fires, partial static fires, and tons of inspections. Only after the Raptor has passed all of these inspections is it shipped down a little bit further south to Starbase, Texas. With the life cycle of a Raptor engine fully explained, we can now get into the breaking news. About 11 hours ago, Elon Musk posted this beautiful picture of a collection of the Raptor engines that they've been collecting for the upcoming orbital test. By my count, I see at least 13 Raptor engines in this picture, but if you want to play I Spy or Where's Waldo, you can count up as many Raptors as you can see here, and let me know down in the comments below how many you see here. I see 13 at least. There are likely around 15 or so down at Starbase right now. It's very exciting because the biggest limiting factor for the orbital test has been the Raptor production cadence, so it's nice to see we have this big picture. Now, that's not the exciting news necessarily. It's always nice to see pictures of a bunch of Raptors together, but the exciting news comes from Elon stating that they are opening a brand new Raptor production facility in McGregor, Texas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new production site coming into McGregor, Texas, specifically to produce the Raptor engines at scale. This is something that has yet to be done in any of the rocket industry, with having a whole assembly line, a whole factory set up just for producing engines at scale and at speed. Elon says that they're hoping to get between 2 and 4 Raptors out every day. That takes the current cadence from between 48 hours or so down to every 12 and possibly 6 hours. That is an absolutely insane cadence, which is never seen before in the rocket industry, and it's only going to help SpaceX pursue their goals that much faster. Now, some of you might be saying 2 to 4 Raptors a day. That's kind of piddly squat, seeing how Tesla, SpaceX's sister company almost, I mean, they're both children of Elon, so I would say it's sister company. Tesla's able to create thousands of Teslas every single week with all across the world production capacity. But let me tell you this. We have never had rocket engines of this scale, this efficiency, this power, and this plan for the future produced at such a scale. This is going to change the game. Between 800 and 1,000 Raptors produced every single year is actually going to get humanity closer to Mars than anything we've previously talked about. It is all about these Raptors being efficient, using resources on the ground in Mars, and being plentiful. You can't have one of the RS-25 engines that cost millions of dollars to make and even more millions of dollars to refurbish. These engines need to be reliable, cheap to make, and at scale. This is the first time that we're seeing news of this scale about the Raptor engine. Elon says that he is hoping with the Raptor production scale, about 800 to 1,000 Raptors a year, he could definitely see a city on Mars being well established within 20 years from now. That's kind of a far out number with Elon's typical timelines, but I think this is a glimpse of one of the first times in a while, at least recently, that we've seen Elon give a fairly realistic estimate. I would say if we have Raptor production at this scale, over the next 20 years, we should definitely have more than just one city established on Mars. So I know this show is just the Today at Starbase show. This is technically news from McGregor, Texas, but it's going to have huge implications on Starbase, so you can't nix me for talking about it today. Anyway, this has been Today at Starbase. I'm your host, Nick. You didn't really care. See you in the next one. Godspeed.